Insta.
Mic check, mic check. It's Thursday, it's 5 o'clock. It's Tony and Chelsea Live. Thanks for joining us.
Chelsea and Tony Live.
We look at your pictures and we give you feedback on them. We'll look at a portfolio. Who makes all this possible?
This podcast is sponsored by Squarespace. It's not a podcast, I just realized. But whether you need a domain, website, online store, make your next move with Squarespace. They have beautiful, award-winning template designs, an all-in-one platform, award-winning 24/7 customer support. It's easy to use. If you can drag and drop, you can make a Squarespace portfolio. And you can start your free trial today at squarespace.com and use the offer code portfolio to save 10%. Go to squarespace.com/Tony, and that offer code is portfolio, and that'll get you 10% off.
We both have Squarespace sites that we host our portfolios on, and I just put 2 new pictures up in my northrupphotography.com portfolio. I don't know if they're going to stay. I took 1 picture out too. So I try them out. I put pictures in. It's really easy to add them and make them look great. And I don't know. See if I want to like throw it out to people and suggest a picture that I should remove, because I'm sure, the thing about your portfolio is you get personally attached to some photos because you had a good time taking them or something, but other people don't see that. So sometimes your photos have more context than other people can, and those are the kind of pictures that should go. Anyway.
That happens to me. But you know what? Sometimes I'm like, forget the people. This is my life. I like this picture.
Yeah, I do that too. I know only 1% of people are going to like this picture, but if you have a Squarespace website of any type, we would love it if it was something weird. Go to sdp.io/link and send it in, and we'll review a portfolio midway through the show.
I would love to see something other than photography.
Yeah.
I mean, it's way off topic, but there's
like
a lot of photography.
Maybe the greatest profession, a carpenter. Maybe like a very well-respected carpenter will make a website.
Oh, that made me so sad.
I know you bummed people out. I think you said at some point just a carpenter, and you didn't. It wasn't like you weren't saying.
I wasn't demeaning the profession. I was saying maybe professions like that wouldn't think they would need an artistic-looking portfolio.
Yeah.
And everyone thought I was being classist, but definitely not, guys.
No.
That's not how I roll.
You can communicate with us. Just write a comment during the live show, and our producer Siobhan out in Philly will optionally read it to us or ignore you completely, whichever. It's totally.
She gets to do what she wants.
Yeah. You can also use hashtag TC Live on Twitter or Instagram. If you use it on Twitter, Justin, our producer here in studio, can toss it up on the screen.
That's right.
Justin, are you okay?
I'm good.
It's 5,000 degrees in here.
Justin, you found a dogfish head, but do you have a bottle opener or?
I do.
Oh, open that up on camera. This is some exciting TV.
Let's see here.
This is a real action
Justin,
shot.
you got to activate. There you go.
Activate the Justin.
This is my wallet. I just didn't want to expose my
Oh, okay.
identification and stuff.
You have a special wallet bottle opener. We've relied on this so many times.
Somebody left this at my house, so I don't know where you get one. But
that's Santa, Justin. You were a good boy.
Santa.
Yep, that does the trick.
You did it.
That was interesting. We should do that every week.
Speaking of Justin.
Oh, yeah, that's a picture of Justin. He's beautiful. This show's topic is unexpected beauty. You can figure out what that means. I don't think I made up this topic. Anyway.
I think this picture is a good example because here we are with like this factory. But we were there at sunrise, and there was this beautiful, like super thick haze that was creating all this depth and this heavy backlighting that was creating a silhouette. And it was just a beautiful thing. But there was this beautiful rock and mountain there that was supposed to be beautiful. But I think all our good shots turned out facing the other way where the city was. And next week, the theme is old meets new.
That one's real open to interpretation.
We're getting creative with these things.
Well, if you want to vote on a topic for one of our shows, you can go to Patreon if you're one of our Patreon users, and you can vote. I'll have up a new poll like tomorrow.
Yeah, it costs $1.
Whoa. Someone was like, whoa, now only rich people can vote? I'm like, okay.
It's $1, people. We don't.
All right. speaking of dollars, our t-shirts are on sale. Justin is not included for the low price of $18.99. Okay? Enough questions like that. He's at least $21.99, right, Justin?
Yeah, at least. Oh, damn, I didn't mean to cut to that. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. People think we're just like plugging stuff, but we're waiting for people to upload their pictures.
I'm plugging stuff.
Now that people are uploading their pictures, I'm going to start to import them, and we can go through some pictures. Unexpected beauty. This is going to be a tough theme. I feel like there's going to be a lot of pictures where like, hey, stretch. It's pretty cute lizard. Oh, I think this is great. I'm going to give this one a pick. I like lately in my, what's going on?
Lately in your life,
My
Justin.
old age. I like just geometry. Simple. Why is it keep importing? What's going on?
I need to just move my mic. Is that still okay?
That's actually much better, Chelsea. if you
Okay.
could-
Are you okay, Tony?
I seriously don't know why Lightroom keeps going to the import dialog.
You know,
Oh, man. What?
Does
I
anybody have-
just had to fix this.
sometimes life throws you a curveball.
Is it like keyboard screwed up or something?
It was something really simple. This was like a month ago. The same thing happened to me, and it was some dialogue in the options that was looking for every time an SD card was inserted or something like that.
I'm just going to Google it real quick.
It was pretty annoying, though.
Ah, this is beautiful. I think this is a great example too, because here we are in a very urban area, but Jesus Christ. You think there's an option for this? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can Google it. Sorry, Chelsea. I just
Yeah,
heard
take a
you say
look
that.
for me.
All right, thanks, Justin. This is a
Sorry, we're just having technical problems. I wrote
What?
a book on Lightroom, and I have never seen this happen. New updates and stuff. Sometimes random things happen. I'm going to give the shot a pick. What do you
yeah,
think?
this is gorgeous. This is like exactly what I was thinking of, a location where you wouldn't think that you would find something beautiful there, but then it is. I would also give that a pick.
While we were in our pre-show live stream from Twitter, I think on your Twitter, somebody asked me if I get better pictures from planned or unplanned events. And I would say like 2/3 of the pictures in my portfolio were pretty much unplanned. And I definitely go through massive amounts of effort to plan some shots, but at the same time, you have to be ready for those spontaneous
Well-
shots. You have to put yourself in positions where things might spontaneously happen.
I was going to say it's planned and unplanned because we get ourselves to a location at a time where the light would be good. And often we think we're going to shoot one thing and end up shooting another thing. So there's planning, but then we improvise as well. We're
Yeah.
opportunistic.
Learn how to use your camera, learn the basics of photography, and then get yourself someplace beautiful and
Get
be
yourself
prepared for
someplace-
anything and be open to things. Like be ready to miss your dinner reservation because you see something amazing.
Don't have tunnel vision. Have untunnel vision.
John
Those are some
Mayfield.
great.
Hypnoflies.
Those are some great eyeballs. Why?
Yeah, I think that's a great example of the theme because you wouldn't expect a fly to be pretty, but it really is. Oh, man. This is
I'm scared.
what's going to happen. Oh, man.
Oh,
Now the import thing saved us. It switched away.
man.
Pervert.
They're suggesting going to edit, preferences general, and under import options, uncheck the box that says show import dialog when memory card is detected.
There's not a memory card in there, is there?
No, I think I had the same problem though, and I had to go through this weird thing.
Sorry, I mean,
Oh,
I-
it's super annoying.
I just did a whole video in Lightroom and this didn't happen, and now suddenly I can't even open the dialog box. Okay, here we go. General.
Okay, the
show-
first checkbox there, and oh, there you go.
Okay. Live video. We found a
I've
bug in Lightroom.
Never had that.
No, I've never seen anything like that. This seems like a
expect
stretch
this
to
to
call
be
this
beautiful.
unexpected.
But it's still nice.
Yeah.
I guess
For
she
sure.
didn't expect to see it.
Erland. Oh, okay. See, Erland's on theme. Brad, this is as expected. A butterfly on a flower.
Was that butterflies on poop?
This is Erland's picture.
Yeah. Unexpected poop. Ew, you're going to make me gag. Ah.
You get
I'm
a
very
pick,
sensitive to
I
poop.
like that a lot.
I got a poop sensitivity.
Oh man, this is beautiful, Lewis.
Wow.
I guess in Lewis's case, we just have to assume that he wasn't expecting this.
Remember?
I don't know. I think it's beautiful. I might crop it down a little bit, but it's certainly a gorgeous moment.
Remember that happened to you in Stockholm?
Yeah, just like hot air balloons are so gorgeous that they should regularly scatter them throughout the sky just for photographers.
I'm warming it more with the magentas, Lewis. Maybe it looked great on your computer. Sometimes that happens to me. Oh, that is beautiful.
Gorgeous shot, Andy. I'm going to give you a pick. Fog plan. That's a good
Fog
place for a
plan.
fog plan. Add some depth.
God. You know, that is really some gentle beauty for a city. I could see how that would be unexpected.
Yeah,
I
gorgeous
like how
skyline.
it goes from smallest to largest.
Dang.
Yeah, you know, it's really cool.
Yeah, very cool shot. I'm
Why
giving
is he
it a
picking on
pick.
that baby? Whoa, this is very cool.
Yeah, I'm giving this one a pick too.
Yeah, that one's great.
Everybody getting a pick today.
Yeah, this is great. I'm gonna give this a pick. You took mannequins in a window and made it look beautiful. That's some skills right there. What's happening?
Oh, a funeral march.
Oh, that is beautiful. Look at those colors. I'm gonna give this a pick too.
We were just talking about whether
So-
rainbows would be considered
Because you expect
unexpected
a
beauty.
rainbow to be beautiful, but Siobhan said you don't expect a rainbow. So, I get that. You didn't expect her to be in that window, did you? She's a ghost.
Creep.
She's been dead for 86 years. Yeah, that's pretty unexpected.
I mean, I think it's a pose shot, in which case it's not unexpected. And if it's not a pose shot, then he's like just taking pictures of people inside their house through windows.
She's like, why are you here?
Maybe it's unexpected for her.
Yeah. She's like, why is my neighbor in my garden? Siobhan, Kyle, this
Great job,
is
Siobhan.
unexpected beauty. You got a dilapidated building here, but look at those beautiful colors, some nice symmetry.
You heard me talking about
Siobhan-
how I like geometry.
Siobhan has a blog at Northrup.photo, and she writes about the upcoming topic for the week. Every Tuesday, she puts it out for the theme that we'll be doing on Thursday, and she gives you some tips. She talks about some challenges she had, and then she also often links to videos that we have that'll teach you more about the subject. So it's good to check out. That's at Northrup.photo.
I was just talking about geometry, and I really like the geometry in the shot. There's something very satisfying about like
It
the
feels
different
complete.
size of rectangles
Yeah.
and this kind of, symmetry, and yet following the rule of thirds here. It's just very satisfying
like
use of
it.
geometry. Great eye.
It feels whole.
Kim Miller, the Indian Rose. Some of the most beautiful motorcycles are these Indian motorcycles. I just saw one today, and I wanted to like stop and just
Touch it.
just hug it.
Nuzzle it. I didn't expect those flowers to be there.
Yeah,
That's for dang sure.
That's unusual. Good shot.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like a gritty alley, you wouldn't expect it to be beautiful with a dirty bucket and some garbage, but it is.
Yeah, the lighting is nice there.
I like that. Oh,
What is going on here anyway? That is definitely unexpected. They just like stuck a rock in this weird rock walkway, or they dug under the rock. They must have dug under the rock. Well-
nobody knows.
Cool shot.
Of course he's beautiful. Unless you think that they were just hanging out and then a turtle came over. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
That's a gorgeous shot.
Oh,
Oh, a flooded beach. Okay, you get a pick. That's
Okay.
really nice.
You get it.
I think that counts.
I think it counts.
Some people are just like, it looks just like a regular photo, but I didn't expect it. That's kind of not exactly what we're looking for, but it is kind of a confusing and vague theme.
Whoa. This is cool and weird. I give it a pick.
Yeah, is it just a multiple exposure, or?
It's one of them's upside down. This is the skyline.
Yeah, I get that. I guess it's just, I thought maybe it was a reflection or something, but I guess it's just a multiple
Yeah, I
exposure.
get it. You get.
Okay, I'll do a re-import. You want to
Let's.
talk to Siobhan?
Sure, Siobhan, do you have any questions or comments for us?
I do. Some people got in early this week,
How'd they do that?
in the chat.
Oh, they're asking
People
questions.
showing up early, asking
Ah.
questions.
That's good.
Sometimes they summon me into the comments and then I just appear.
Yeah, you say
Like
Siobhan
that,
3
yeah.
times and
Sayo Bahan, Sayo Bahan. You're like Beetlejuice.
Yes. This guy says, question for the Texas boy. I'm in Dallas in August for work and I would like to make a road trip. I want to photograph landscapes, but he actually wrote ladscapes, which is funny. Any recommendations? The plan now is to drive directly into New Mexico.
yeah, that's probably a good plan. I will say I didn't get into photography until I left Texas. So I have no idea. And I mean, Pflugerville, I don't know. I revisited there recently and I sure didn't see any. Did you see any great landscape
They
photography?
get good sunsets there, and they have some beautiful bluebonnets the right time of year.
Good luck. I don't know what to tell you.
We haven't researched that area. So.
Maybe we'll get a tornado or something coming through and it'll be
Whoa.
nice.
It's kind of messed up.
I would think that would be a hard challenge. I'm sorry I don't have better suggestions for you. I just don't have experience shooting that
Tony's
area.
got someone hoping for a natural disaster. It's like, maybe a tornado. Siobhan, what else do you have for us?
We just got a money comment from our very rich friend, Rob Tillitz,
Ka-ching.
who said, Siobhan's memoir, or at least a chapter of it, debuted today in theaters everywhere. I'm assuming that is Wonder Woman.
Ah,
You have a super fan, Siobhan.
I know. Send money to me directly. Okay. Is there a good alternative to the Paul C. Buff Einstein strobe?
yeah. Check out our review of the Godox/Flashpoint strobes because we used the Paul C. Buff for like the better part of a decade, but they just haven't released anything new. The new ones have batteries built in, so you don't have to strap on a separate pack. They have TTL and high-speed sync, and we like them better. So pretty much don't use the Einsteins anymore.
Whoa.
Shouldn't load them.
All right. What else do we got here?
You want to look at some pictures? I
Yeah,
guess
this is Unexpected Beauty right here. A factory. I mean, that's really nice. I love the lighting and the depth.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I want to make the composition a little more just interesting, don't you think? Maybe go a little off center with it.
It's like the beginning of True Detective or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Good call. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful. And the background here is really beautiful. The light, he's literally just glowing.
Yeah.
I think you caught focus. Like you kind of want the focus to be on the body here. So it's impossible to just like focus it, but you're just going to put it in continuous and keep shooting and lean your body just in and out while you hold that shutter button down and just take all the pictures you can and just find the one that's the sharpest.
This is a nice shot, but I feel like I've seen something similar, and it's usually pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. In other words, it's a nice shot. Maybe it doesn't precisely fit the theme, but it is pretty.
Ah, broken egg. Rachel, nailed it.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I love that.
Great job.
I like the texture of the wood and the egg. It's just, there's something really nice about it. Very shallow depth of field. Is that
Idaho
a volcano?
wildfire.
Oh, a wildfire.
Yeah, that is very cool, especially with the Milky Way in there. Okay, I'm going to give you a pick.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would have known it was a wildfire, but with the explanation, it made a big difference.
I think reflections are kind of traditionally beautiful.
Yeah, it's also like a really small picture for some reason.
You could go just abstract with it. Because it's hard to tell what it is, even. Okay. Oh, that is so sweet.
Yeah, it's a very nice picture. I'm just pondering whether we should be zoomed in more or if we should just completely blow the background out, like just really raise the exposure on it. Let me just experiment with. What if we just raise the highlights? I don't know.
I like the lighting.
Yeah, It's a pretty moment.
Is that a dog pooping? And
I think he's
just
trying to
on the
walk on
ice.
ice and his feet are sinking in because sometimes it gets mushy.
I mean, that's cute. But
Dangerous situation.
Tony knows this because he once saved a dog from the ice.
I used to live on a pond, and I know that the ice sometimes dogs can fall
A dog
through.
got stuck in the ice, and Tony went out and got it and returned it to the owners, and they didn't care.
It was one of those little dogs, like a Pomeranian or
Yeah.
something, and its feet were stuck in the middle of this frozen pond. And if you sit something on it, it will just eventually sink into the ice. And so its feet had started to sink into the ice. So this was the meanest little dog you've ever seen, though, because it saw me coming from a mile away and just started barking aggressively at me. But I knew it was going to die. It was flat out going to die. And I had my dog with me. I had to grab its 4 feet and pull them, like physically, like pry them out of the frozen ice while it was barking at me. And then I just picked it up and I had to carry it about 3/4 of a mile
Did
back
it
to my
still
house.
bark at you?
The whole time it was barking and snapping at me, so I had to hold it out like this, which is tiring even with a Pomeranian, because it was just gonna bite my face or whatever. My dog was all freaked out about this crazy animal
I would
that
have gone
picked up.
Anchorman on that little shit.
And then I called like the pound, and they happen to know the dog. They're like, "Oh yeah, we know that dog." And so they called the owners, and the owners called me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll stop by and pick it up at some point."
At some point.
Yeah, like they were home. They just like they're gonna wait until they're going to the grocery store and pick it up on the way. I had this little mongrel monster. It was literally going to die and freeze to death in an awful
They probably
way.
planned it that way. They probably put glue on its feet and just stuck it into the ice. They're like, all right,
Yeah,
that looks not suspicious.
I don't believe I got a thanks for it. I think I got a all right.
You can't save Pomeranians for a thanks, Tony. You just have to do it for the face biting.
Yeah,
All right. Is this
this is a
oil
cool
and water?
shot.
That's awesome. I'm giving that a pick. It does look like
Yeah, that is so sci-fi. That is
it's
amazing.
really cool.
Definitely get a pick for that.
Norbert did it. Oh my gosh, Norbert. What a nifty idea. Well, let's bring out the whites here. Let's see what we're going to do with this. Oh, you got a lot of white. The house just looks a little dingy. I expect this beauty. Looks nice.
Yeah, I think it's nice. Again, it's like
I
whether it's
expect
on
that.
theme or not.
Maybe he was like in a McDonald's parking lot and he looked over and he was like, what the what? I didn't expect that. I don't know.
It's tough when we have these like not well-defined themes.
Yeah, moths are pretty, aren't they?
Yeah, I can see it's like on the back of his hand, and it must have just shown up, and it was like, oh. Unexpected. Nice shot.
Oh my gosh, look at his babies. Her babies, his babies. They're ugly. I'd say that's unexpected ugly. Do you think a baby could be that ugly?
Yeah, that's an ugly baby.
Unexpected.
You're going to get convicted for treason, Chelsea.
I don't care. Oh.
Yeah, I think that's very pretty.
Mm,
The fog.
very Twin Peaks. Siobhan, do you have any questions for us?
This is more on theme. I'm going to give this one a pick.
Oh, Siobhan's frozen. I just thought she was very, very happy. Well, just put her on anyway. Oh, Siobhan.
She's here. It's weird that her connection isn't.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it timed out for a second and then I came back and then I was frozen smiling, which is not indicative of my personality at all.
I was like, wow, he's in a really good mood.
Tony, will you be doing a tutorial on the Mavic Pro?
Yes. We are
In
just so
3
backed
years.
up with stuff. Yeah.
Just promise it way out so people don't ask. In 5 years, we're going to do it.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Sometimes I never get to them, and then I will still get a series of emails. Like, yeah. So probably.
Uh-oh, what was that?
I don't know.
Makes me nervous.
It sounded like a Skype disconnect, but no one's on Skype.
Boo, boo, boo.
Weird tech stuff going.
What
going on
else?
tonight.
Today's a weird day. What else do we have, Sean?
When you look at your older photos and think they are horrible, is it artistic growth or were they actually horrible?
They were horrible. I look at some of my pictures and I'm like, man, I have to grow in the public eye. Like, I put things up that are still for sale and I just can't figure out how to get them off of the internet. And people will think that's current and it's terrible. But on the plus side, at least you're growing. I mean, what if you always just thought your pictures were great and they weren't? Maybe I'm a better terrible now, and you are too.
Your first 10,000 pictures are your worst. I don't remember who said that. It wasn't.
It was me.
No,
Was it you? Just now?
Somebody before that also.
Oh.
That's why we're getting the A9 because it does 20 frames a second, and we'll be able to get through those first 10,000 pictures in like
Remember when
5 minutes or something.
like I was just learning Photoshop, and all of our pictures were really terribly photoshopped, and then they became a Velveeta campaign. And everyone was just making fun of us.
Yeah, nobody can take more abuse than us.
I know. And you know what? Here's something, because people are always afraid that you're going to get made fun of. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who really cares?
It'll probably happen.
Like,
if you have any level of
so
success, you
what?
will be mocked.
Yeah.
All the most successful people on the planet are the ones that are mocked the most.
Yeah. You just got to be like, you know what? Make fun of me. At least I'm learning and trying, and I'll get somewhere eventually. So being mocked is probably, you're on the right path if people are at least seeing your stuff to mock it.
Nickelback is a good example, like Siobhan's favorite band.
Yeah.
Because
Show that Nickelback tattoo.
she doesn't want to show her Nickelback
Okay, I
tattoo.
understand. It's in a pretty sensitive.
People make fun of Nickelback, but they're not the worst band out there. They're way better than like your kid's 5th grade concert. They beat the hell out of that. They're way better than all the garage bands out there. Like they're in the top 1% of overall bands.
They're way better. Remember when you got like a
Your
recorder
kid
and you were like,
sucks, by the way.
they're better than that? So
Yeah.
at least.
I don't know.
But at least they have one fan, Siobhan.
And Justin. They hate us. We're going to not have any employees left.
Let's
Babe,
do.
was it just me or was my recorder impression like really spot on?
Yeah, that was amazing.
I should take up the fake recorder.
The fake recorder.
Am I too old?
I think we should start a
Probably.
band. I'll play air guitar. I covered this last week, FAA registrations. I wanted to follow up because I didn't. In the U.S., you've had to register your drones, even if it were just a hobbyist. You paid $5 and you signed off that you would follow these rules, and then it was overthrown. And I didn't fully understand the scope of the legal changes. I thought they were just you no longer had to register your drones, but other rules stayed the same. All of that is kind of thrown out. Not only do you not have to register your drones, but just about every rule that we've been following with drones is no longer
What are you
around.
talking about?
The laws in the U.S. around drone flying have drastically changed.
Does that mean I can fly it over a person's head now?
I think the limit now is about 15 feet. I'm going to make a whole video going over all the details. I just wanted to follow up and say that I was mistaken, that the laws are now much
You
more
were
liberal.
wrong. Unsubscribe.
And in fact, like the 5-mile rule around airports doesn't really exist, and neither does. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm gonna follow up. But you could fly right next to an airport as long as you stayed below 400 feet. And outside of a 3-mile radius of airports, you can pretty much fly as high as you want legally, as long as you don't endanger aircraft and you can keep it in sight. It definitely deserves, like, I just need to spend more time looking into it. But the deeper I've gotten into it, I was like, wow, these are some crazy rules. These might actually be too loose now, because they just basically overthrew the previous rules without putting new rules in place. So they fall back to these old regulations that the American Modeling Association, which does like remote control aircraft, they had some rules, some guidelines that they wrote in 2014, just a hobby group. And those are now the rules for the U.S. drone pilots.
Oh.
It's a very strange situation that we're in with the laws.
Our
What led to that?
government is
Was
crazy.
it overturned, the FAA overturned in some court somewhere or something like that?
Yeah, one dude who was an insurance lawyer didn't want to register his drone, so he took it to court. And
Oh, no.
this dude got the whole rule system thrown out.
What's this dude's name?
I don't remember his name.
Wow.
I'm going to follow up with
We should write
more
him.
details. Yeah, most people are celebrating it, and I do think some of the rules were dumb, but at the same time, having these rules might be too liberal. Maybe somewhere in between we could manage. Let's do chit chat.
The world is really stressing me out, so I got to read some dumb comments and just take out my fury on them. Chit chat. 4271 Gamer says, Mother, you are doing overacting on your drone video.
How to fly a drone.
You are doing overacting.
This one just really cracked me up. It has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, I like it. Omesh really brought me down a notch with this one. He said, I've got a question that's important. Are you related to Gina Linetti? Yes, she's my sister. I say important. I can't say my T's. I say kitten. I can't. Button.
It's like
It's a Connecticut thing.
a little
Important.
Cockney.
Is that right? Important. Important.
I couldn't say it correctly now if I tried.
Important. That's too many T's. Important. You got to just get it out of there. SJS says, I found a way to combine my mortgage, business storefront overhead, and vehicle expenses by living in my car. On the upside, aside from peanut butter sandwiches, I eat out a lot.
Yeah, it's just good business advice. Appreciate suggestions like that.
There's a really hilarious Judge John Hodgman podcast where a brother is trying to convince his other brother to stop living in his car. You guys should check out that podcast. I really like it. Just a plug. Flip-flop sandals. How to shoot hipster. How to shoot in 1996. That's someone bringing down your, they're busting on your style.
What? Because I was wearing flip-flops
I
at some
think so,
point?
yeah.
Are flip-flops hipster?
No, it's like the most common shoe in the world.
It's what everybody in Connecticut wears like 4 months out of the year.
It's literally what everyone in the world wears all of the time. Siobhan says no.
1996.
You can go anywhere in the world, Siobhan, and you'll see flip-flops. It is the universal footwear.
That's true, but I hate them.
Do they hurt in between your toes?
Yes. How do people do that?
They don't hurt in between my toes.
You build up a resistance to pain.
Maybe you need different
Pain don't
flip-flops. Some
hurt.
are better
I
than
don't want an
others.
in between toe callus or you monsters.
Well, the flip flops don't even have that. They're just like the strap, that just goes over the foot.
Those are called slides.
Those are slides,
Oh, I
Justin.
was thinking like sandals were the thing with the strap that cuts up your toes.
That's a
you know.
flip-flop.
Oh,
Man, we have a lot to learn about shoes around here.
Well, what's a thong then? Because a thong's
Or a
a...
thong.
A thong is a
In
flip-flop.
other countries
Oh.
is also a flip flop.
A thong is also underwear with no butt cheeks.
Thanks for filling that in. Really keeping it on topic.
We know so much. Jude says, sometimes I lay in my neighbor's yard naked and covered in molasses while pretending to be a slug. Thanks for sharing that, Jude.
Yeah, it's weird that it's in your neighbor's yard.
Maybe save it for your yard. For the Love of Sunset says, y'all related? I don't see wedding rings. Tony and I are married, and we've been together dating for 9 years. Today's our anniversary. Yay!
And Chelsea never got me a wedding ring.
And I don't wear mine.
That's it. Just
Traditions were meant to be broken.
it's not a saying.
It is now.
You toss it back to Siobhan and I'll pull up a portfolio.
I'm going to toss it back to Siobhan. So Siobhan, and she,
That was my fault.
oh,
Back.
Goodbye.
Back. Nope. Sorry. Guys, I'm still here. Whew, that was
you really got
real
out of
dodgy.
control for a minute there.
I couldn't tell if my camera button was clicked or not, and then I clicked it like 6 times.
You panicked.
Yep. We got a bunch of money questions.
Dang.
Most of them are comments.
Cool.
One from Tony at Lopez Arts is just tree fitty for Siobhan, but spelled every word wrong. But he gave us $3.50.
That's yours, Siobhan.
Apophis gave us $5 and said, what will we photograph when all the landscapes turn to barren scrubland?
Just like our starving peers and
dogs.
and our previous homes that are flooded.
Andreas for €5. No, the other one.
Pounds?
Just wanted to say hi, show some support. Now it's time to go to bed and watch the video tomorrow. Good
Oh.
morning, Andreas.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Good night and
Rob
good morning.
Tillits, again, $20.
Dang,
Dang,
Rob. Big
Rob.
spender.
Says going to Maine Lobster boat races next month and just got a Mavic Pro. Any suggestions? Have not flown it yet, but I will today.
Oh man, you need a lot of practice if you're going to get decent video out of those things.
Yeah.
Drones are hard to get good footage out of.
It can be difficult to get smooth footage, so go out and practice and just get some video, even if it's of something really mundane, and just practice getting really smooth shots. Because first you have to learn how to fly the drone, and then you have to learn to fly it in a way where you're getting nice, smooth footage. It takes a little practice learning how to fly it and turn it, and it's more complicated than you would think.
Yeah, pretty much try to think in like 10 to 15 second clips that you'll actually use, and don't move the sticks. So start your turn, start your bank or whatever, and just hold the sticks completely still. Because pretty much if you make any kind of moves while you're filming, it's going to look jerky and you will just be best off making a cut there. So lock in your shot, hold it for that time period, and then line up another shot.
Yeah, I usually try to get the same shot a few times to make sure I get it.
Yeah.
Because you could get props in the shot. Things can go wrong.
Oh, the props. Yeah, it's hard, but it's fun because it's new and it's different, and
It's cool.
it's something new to learn.
Yeah.
You want to take a look at a portfolio?
Well, I don't know if Siobhan's done.
Okay.
Are you?
I'll just give you the one more money comment.
Okay.
Okay.
$5 from the Disturbed 12010.
Oh.
Get that worked out, guy. Thanks for all the awesome content. I'm learning a lot, but a long way to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
think we're all in the same boat. No matter how much you know, you're always still learning. So
Yeah,
that's
there's
one of
always
the
a lot
fun
more to
things
learn.
about photography. It's about the journey.
You do not finish.
No,
It's not like you graduate and
I
you're
mean,
done.
Maybe you finish if you just always think you're great and you're content.
I think that's a real issue, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people do think they just know photography. They're like, yeah, I'm as good as I can possibly get. I'm done. Let's pick from these 4 portfolios, all hosted by Squarespace. Which one catches your eye?
The one with the walking baby.
The Walking Baby, Dustin Rosenberg Photography.
It sounds like a sequel to The Walking Dead.
Okay, so this is an entry page. We'll click enter. Okay.
So that's a really nice picture, and I like that you wrote about yourself. That's nice. I know about you and your family, and I know that you have your own kids, so I'd be like, oh, he'll probably be good with my kids. It seems really good. I would still land on your work page, not a page that you have to click enter, just boom. I would just hit people with your shots right away.
Yeah. You don't have to say click on photos to see more, because people just know.
And I would get rid of my work too, because we know it's yours.
Yeah.
Just get rid of this.
Yeah, exactly. So you want
Simplify.
to kind of go kind of minimal with it.
All right. Family.
Yeah, and I think even the text descriptions, like I would just jump right into thumbnails.
These are nice. You've got a lot of different families, a lot of different shots, diversity in your shots with the styles and poses.
Oh, we got a duplicate shot down there.
A
So
dupe.
be fair to this, literally the
Dupe.
same shot. But yeah, I think these are all good shots.
I would just get rid of ones of the same. Oh, you've got a dupe here too.
Oh yeah. Good eye. This is like one of those visual games.
Yeah, remember those card games?
Yeah, there are a lot of great shots here. So that's the hard part, is getting those good shots.
Where'd the baby go? So these 3 are the same people in similar poses, so I might also get rid of this one and maybe this one. Maybe this one. All right, let's look at the other categories.
Can I give a quick web design suggestion?
Yeah, well,
Rather than just having my work, we click my work and it takes us to basically a sub menu. if you want to have these different categories, I would make them all top level menus. So have family, maternity, senior year, make them
I
all
like
top level
that because
menus.
the scroll, I'm losing interest as I'm scrolling. I'm putting this to my ADD test and I'm like, family, blah, 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 blah. And this caught my eye because of this bright yellow chair.
Yeah.
Go to your analytics and see when people are leaving your page. Because in my experience, anyone with a Squarespace, you can go in and you can look at your analytics and see which pages people are clicking. And in my experience, they don't click more than one usually. And if you're lucky, two. So you got to just get everything you want them to see on that first page. That's why I suggest getting rid of that first landing page and not having it land on your bio page. These are unusual shots. I like that. Like these are the same kid, but they're different. The styles are different enough where I might say, oh, that's more traditional and that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think that's good to demonstrate the different styles. These two pictures are so identical, though. I'd probably go with this one because I don't know. Somehow this one feels a little poltergeisty to me. And I would, pick this one over this one too. So those are so similar. You don't necessarily need to show them all.
Yeah.
I think you also have the opportunity to just wrap this into your family
cute. I like
set.
this, like doing a little kid adventure thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are great.
So you got the hard part down, which is getting good photos. You have plenty of good photos. Now we just need to work on the web design part, kind of organizing them a little bit. Squarespace makes that pretty easy. Let's see what maybe some of these other categories can be combined. I think senior photos, engagement photos, child, maternity photos, those can all be different categories.
I would, if you're getting paid, I'd just get rid of outdoors.
Yeah, because most of this is
And
professional
beach
people
scenes.
hire me stuff. If you want, you could just have a separate personal category if you just want to put your artistic stuff in there, stuff nobody's ever going to hire you for.
Maybe this, I wonder if you could get hired. This looks like you could get hired for this, like commercial or something, or events. You could turn this into events and show that you could do that. Let's go to his pricing. 1 hour session, including 10 edited digital images, $150.
That is a good
That's
deal.
a bargain. Bring those prices up. And I also want to send you over, go to, I don't remember the exact page, but go to Facebook and go to the IPS photography page. It's in-person sales. And if you're trying to do this full time, these are people that really focus on delivering a full product. So they don't just give digital images. They do the whole printed thing. And I just saw somebody land a sale for $15,000 for a family shoot. And they gave away didn't give it away. They sold a huge canvas and a collage of photos and things like that. It's about presentation. It's about the sales side of photography. And it's about doing photography and making enough to actually have a living. You deserve more. So check out that part of it as well. What?
Another web design thing. I think you could combine contact pricing with About Me, like just put your picture on the contact page. And this little F here links to your Facebook page, but I would just make that another top level menu because it just is kind of just floating down here weirdly. So
I liked it.
Great work. That's the hard part. We gave you some tips for the web design. Thank you for sending it in. I hope that helps everybody who's watching. Dustin said about Squarespace, Squarespace is simple to use and has everything you need. Got my website up in a weekend and it looked like a professional did it.
Yeah, it's really easy to do. And if you want your own Squarespace, go to squarespace.com/Tony and use the coupon code portfolio to get 10% off. If you can drag and drop, you can make a Squarespace. You also get a free trial. And if you want to try it out, make it, check out how your photos look. I think you're going to like it. And you can even submit that free trial to our show and we can review it for you and give you some feedback. So try it out. And thanks, Squarespace.
Yeah, thanks for sponsoring us, guys. Let's look at some more pictures. I thought this was a great example of the theme. We have, a scene that would be very cluttered, but because of the fog, it created this haze, hid a lot of the ugly details, and made it very beautiful. Great shot.
Very, very beautiful.
Yeah, I don't mind seeing that blown out a little bit more.
Justin, you love my songs?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of your songs
Oh.
on the trip.
Welcome to my life. I liked adding a little purple to it. That's nice.
I like purple these days. It's my new thing. Oh.
I think
that
it's
the Eiffel Tower? Who were we trolling where we were just saying stuff was wrong just because we knew our viewers would be like, ah, that's wrong to do.
I'm sorry that we're kind of skipping through pictures quickly. I know some people, their picture finally comes up and then we just like go to the next one. But sometimes we think, oh, it's not really on theme. I don't want to take everybody's time while we talk about this picture that's not precisely on theme.
Oh, did you think this was on theme?
I
mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't think a jumping man could be beautiful.
just watch the fringing on there. Search our channel for fringing and you'll see a video with some tips.
I am so confused.
It's an icicle in front of a pool.
Well, that's what I'm confused about.
Oh yeah, you're right because it looks warm, but at the same time it looks cool. What kind of crazy climate are you in? Climate change is real, people.
Oh my gosh, that's unexpected. This is a goat. This is a rare goat. An Arctic goat? I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. That's so like, who would be like, if I see an Arctic goat, it's going to be ugly. No, you know it's going to look good.
Well, I think to Abdul, maybe he wasn't expecting to see a goat, and then it appeared, and he's like, this was unexpected to me. But as we look at the picture, it's a wildlife shot, and it's a good wildlife shot, but there's nothing that conveys to the viewer that
how
this
could
was
it really be unexpected if he's at 250 millimeters?
He had a big zoom. Like it's from 55, but so he was prepared. I think you can be prepared. I think if it were marching through a city, that could be unexpected beauty.
I like that now every single picture, we don't even talk about photography. We're like, what did he expect? I'm going to get down to the bottom of this because I think he went to the Arctic goat refuge. You guys should all go there.
This is a cool shot. Just be sure to focus on her face. I think your camera caught her hands in the foreground.
That party looks good.
But it does. I like the motion in the shot too.
I couldn't figure out what this was for a while, but now I know.
Yeah.
I'm happy about it.
I think it's cute.
I'm going to cool it.
Oh, that's a good suggestion.
Look at that. Look what we did together. So happy together. You're right. You're right, Chris.
Called Kofifi. I feel like I want to...
Everyone's saying Kofifi to us.
I like that you're going with that pronunciation. Siobhan felt like it should be pronounced differently.
She said Kofefe, right?
Kofefe.
That's very fancy.
Justin, how would you say that word?
I think Kofifi is pretty close. But Siobhan's got the Philadelphia accent.
Maybe you could combine it and it'd be Kofife.
But meme is spelled M-E-M-E. So it could be
Kofif?
Kofif.
It doesn't matter.
Pick.
We're all going to die in a flood. Wow, this is unexpected beauty.
Yeah, I like the theme heading into the light and the way they handle the exposure.
Oh, Lisboa.
And that guy's stalking him. That was crazy.
Yeah, because this guy was scared, so he ran. This is so beautiful. This really is unexpected.
Yeah, it really is, especially being in the cemetery there. You have that yellow thing along the left, so a little bit of cropping might pull that out or stepping forward a little bit, but the light coming through is absolutely amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, great shot.
I almost don't want to leave the shot. I would just want to walk into it. Especially since it's 8,000 degrees in here.
I definitely know I'd fall into my knee because I've had that experience a few times.
Whoa, this is loco.
Yeah, that's some heavy fog.
Let's just for shits and giggles, let's see what the dehaze does. Holy wow. I did not expect that. Did anyone else expect that?
No, dehaze is pretty remarkable.
That really blew my mind. Great. I'm going to cool it off.
Dang, you're going psychedelic with it.
I don't know why.
Whoa.
Oh, a beautiful oil stain? Yeah,
yes,
Jonathan.
Perfect.
That's exactly what we meant. You got it.
You got it,
You
Jonathan.
were like right there.
Nicely done. And beautiful shot, too. Gorgeous colors.
Someone's got to put cardboard under their car, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Wow, Maya. Wow. This is amazing.
Yeah, I love the flaring that the light caused here.
Pick.
Yeah.
Maybe not unexpected, but you blew me away, so I don't care.
Yeah.
A dandelion, I mean, you're right. It's a weed, but it's really living its life to the fullest. Who knew?
I'm giving this one a pick too. I feel like it's on theme because it's in the rocks. It's not like where a plant is supposed to be.
Yeah.
There's something. What is it? There's something like hazy about it, right? Maybe it's just the slow shutter speed. Maybe
Yeah, I think it's the slow
it's a
shutter.
slow shutter speed with a little bit of camera shake or something.
Yeah, I knew this kid
That's
would
cute.
be beautiful.
Yeah.
Everybody knew it. That's Adam.
Huh.
Yeah, I
Okay.
see you, Len.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
You get a pick, Len. I like this shot
I like it too.
because it's literally trash, but it ended up being really nice. I
Gorgeous
like the
trash.
textures and the colors.
We're just trash.
Good work.
Rock. Ooh, I thought that was the way the deer looked. I like this rock. That is pretty.
I like that rock too.
Man,
It's a good-
everyone knew deer would be pretty.
Wildlife shot. Snake.
This is a venomous snake.
It's a gorgeous shot of a snake. Yeah.
Is it?
I think so. I love the grass in front of it, and he's perfectly sharp and fold up. It might have been unexpected for Bjorn.
Yo,
It doesn't convey unexpected to the reader. The dinner, I don't know. I think it's a very cool shot. I find it captivating.
I think this is
You know what?
captivating. You know
I'm just
what?
gonna give it a pick.
He's just gonna do that. Oh yeah, this is great.
Yeah,
You got some good abandoned buildings where you're at. Give you a pick.
yeah, that one's worthy.
We knew he'd be there, and we knew he'd be pretty.
If that was really unexpected for them, if they're just
You'd be dead.
a tiger.
You would be
and-
so dead.
Yeah, taken at 165 millimeters, so they're like pretty close. Yeah, you'd be.
You're so dead.
Congrats on pulling your camera out and not just pooping yourself.
Oh wow, this is very Addams Family. Pick. Cute,
Cute ladybug.
cute,
I like that cable shot a lot. Yeah.
cute.
We're just kind of skipping through stuff that we maybe don't feel
Yeah.
is on theme. It's not a slam to your photo. It's just we're looking for this kind of specific idea of unexpected beauty. Okay.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, right? Great
Ben,
foreground,
Herbert.
stars.
Pick.
You get a pick, Ben. Beautiful shot. Oh my.
Oh, a frozen something or other.
Yeah, and I love the use of negative space
Ew.
there.
You did it, Trish.
Really, yeah. Great job, Trish.
Alan Branch took a picture of a branch. No, that's unexpected.
Oh, it's like Inception.
Yeah, I see what you're doing.
Yeah,
I like it, great.
That is a cool.
I
abandoned
love all the
building.
texture and the reflections and the grittiness. I feel scared. I feel scared for you. Yeah, it's pretty. I don't like statues.
Definitely not.
Let's bump up the contrast. That's pretty. I like that.
It's pretty. It didn't come out of
Nice.
nowhere though.
They use a Hassie. Sunsets are beautiful. And you expect it because it happens every day, but I still like your picture.
Ah, okay. Pick.
Oh, they
Beautiful,
got
right?
you. They knew what you were into. You like windows and stuff and shapes.
I've been really feeling geometry lately. Yeah.
He's really feeling squares. Of course,
Great
this
shot,
baby's
Dustin.
beautiful.
Good shot, Roy.
That's pretty. Whoa. Dang.
I like that a lot. Yeah. This.
I like how it's
Okay, I'll
cool
give
on
that a
this
pick.
side and warm on this side.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like,
It looks like a.
give it a pick.
Yeah, it's a panorama, so maybe
Did he
it's
submit
almost
before?
180 degrees.
Yeah. I didn't expect this at all. I'm going to give you a pick. That's beautiful. Makes me want to play Matchbox Cars on it. You guys don't relate. We're done.
Oh,
We finished.
I'll see if we can re-import.
Siobhan, do you have
if
any
you wanna talk to
questions
Siobhan
while we're
for a sec.
importing?
I have more money comments.
Wow. People are really rich today. What, did everyone get paid or something?
And a Borkin dog.
A Borkin
Um,
Dorkin?
yeah. Rob Tillets. Follow up on his drone question. Thank you for your tips. One expert said to go into programming and slow the rudders and so forth way down so there won't be jerk. Steadiness is the key. Sound okay?
Yeah, I would definitely slow it down. I wish it was built into it. I don't know why they don't give you like a filming mode where everything's super slow. You still, like, if you move the stick a little bit, it's going to show up in the video. So like I said, try to be still. But yeah, deadening the sticks helps.
From Nuskapepe11. I don't know. Greetings from Finland. Is there a way to remove AA filter in low budget cameras? I have a 550D. If not, then any suggestions for low budget cameras with no AA filter? I need no AA to shoot textures for video games.
Oh.
Oh man.
Wow, I didn't know that was a field of photography. I've never encountered that.
I want to do that.
It would definitely be more expensive to remove the AA filter than to just buy a camera that doesn't have it. But you're in luck. Just about all the base end Nikon cameras, like I think the D3300 doesn't have it. I don't remember specifically, but check older models like the D31, 3200 might have it. So look it up, but check out the Nikons and like the entry-level Sony mirrorless cameras, because I bet you can find one for a couple of $100 that doesn't have an AA filter.
What else?
And one more money comment from Rob Tillets saying, Kyle Wolf got a job and he won't be joining the show for the next year or so.
What? I didn't know
Appreciate
this.
your work and comments, Kyle. Good luck on your next step.
Oh.
He's teaching a college course on Thursdays.
On what topic?
Photography, probably.
Wow.
Actually,
congrats,
Kyle's super
Kyle.
smart. He could probably teach whatever he wants.
Yeah, he could probably teach anything. Well, I guess we'll be rescheduling the show around Kyle.
I miss Kyle already, just thinking about no Kyle. Maybe we'll have a Kyle 2 show up. What else, Siobhan? Any non-money comments?
Caleb? Yes.
That's a Pininfarina. Is that a Pantera?
I think it's a Pantera, yeah. Beautiful example. I like that it's so bright and colorful in this kind of drab environment.
Yeah. What
Just
else?
car photography, but
Siobhan?
I'm going to pick.
My niece got a camera for her 15th birthday. I am now expected to go on a photo tour with her. I have no idea what to do with her. Do you guys have any pointers? Maybe from your experience with Madeline? Thanks.
Wait, how old is she?
Uh,
15.
I would just ask her what she's interested in. Does she like nature or does she like a more urban environment? Just surround her with things that she likes and then she'll want to take pictures of them.
she's probably already into photography. I bet she's on Instagram. Check out her Insta and see
Yeah.
what she's doing. And get her the connection from her phone to her camera to the internet. So how you do that depends. But you can probably get a little SD card reader for your iPhone or Android so she can import her pictures, because that's going to be like paramount to her, is being able to share the pictures. If she's using a camera and the pictures are just staying on the memory card, she's not going to do anything with them. It's never going to take off. She's got to be able to share them online, because that's just what people do nowadays. So work out that internet connection, figure out the best way to share.
Tony.
I thought this was a great example of the theme. Give it a
Yeah,
pick.
I like that too. I put it in black and white. Tony, we have to get going.
Right.
So let's go through a couple more pictures and then
This just seems like a classic landscape photo, but it's just beautiful light, right?
yeah.
I'm looking at the thumbnails now, trying to figure out the one that's,
Ninja baby.
oh man.
Scary.
Yeah, the photographer died shortly after, just had his butt kicked to death. Can we watch, look at this guy making out with a dog?
Don't say making out. He's just smooching a pupper.
We'll be careful on that
This background blur is out of
post
control.
blurring.
Yeah, but the picture's really cute.
You need our Photoshop book because I have a tutorial on how to properly fake blur the background. You have to select around the subject and use content aware fill to fill it in. That's what you didn't do.
You got to learn about selecting too. It's a thing. We got a Photoshop book and a Lightroom book, guys. Check them out.
We're looking for perfect
What's something
examples
unexpected?
of unexpected beauty. Wildlife pictures.
People are just posting stuff they know that we like.
Doggos.
You know what I like? Dirt dog.
Oh my God. Sandy came in one time where she was just covered in mud, and I was like, what am I going to do with you?
Remember that time we came home and she was covered in cake?
Yeah, because she could get to a cake off the cuff. Okay.
I like this one.
I guess we did it. We got to run.
We did it.
Kid
Thank
Soccer.
you,
Thanks
you guys
for joining
great
us.
photos. Thanks, Siobhan. Thanks, Justin. And thank you, Squarespace. If you'd like your free trial of your Squarespace website, go to squarespace.com/Tony. Set up a free trial, and if you like it, you can use the coupon code Portfolio and get 10% off your entire purchase. That saves you 10% and lets Squarespace know that we're doing an all right job. Thank you, Squarespace.
And the theme next week, Thursday at 5 o'clock Eastern, is... I forgot.
Old meets new.
Old meets
Old
new.
meets new. Please be on theme next week.
It's hard.
Yeah, we might have to be more specific. Okay, bye guys. See you next week.
Bye.
That is all.
Woo!